Yo, what's up, guys? How's it going? I know it's been a bit. I'm sorry. My computer took a dump a little bit. I had to recover, and from that, this is the very first video from that whole incident of me like having to find my files and figure things out. We have now upgraded to Sony Vegas 17 Pro, but that's not why you're here. You're here to see, about this gun. So, in today's video, I'm going to be going over the Patron of Lost Causes. I've done a few sundials, and I finally ended up on this roll here. And if you guys just want to see exactly what can roll on this gun, let's just go through that real quick. All right. So Patron of Lost Causes is a legendary scout rifle that comes from the Sundial. I believe it is tied to Nessus, so you need to have the Nessus Obelisk done and have it ranked up to, I believe, rank 3, if I'm correct. Now, Patron of Lost Causes is a legendary kinetic scout rifle. It is a lightweight frame. The impact is 60, the range is 40, CW is 39, handling is 67, which is pretty neat. And the reload is at 58, meaning like the reload on the gun is just exceptional. Like, you don't really need drop mag, you don't need anything else to make it crazy. Overall, what I love about this gun is just the feel of it. I mean, it looks good, and it has a few options that I can work with. This season, as you guys know, if we look through our artifact, we happen to have a lot of stuff go with scout rifles, pulse rifles, and bows. Now, anti-barrier seems to be one of those things that works really well with explosive payload. Like if I go against a champion and I tag them a few times, they put up their shield. Having a scout rifle with explosive payload just kind of hits in multiple ways at once. And the cool thing about this roll here is that not only is it has explosive, it's also fully auto, so you can kind of keep that shot on the target at all times. There's also rapid hit in the same slot. If we go back just to look at the rolls here, but the thing about rapid hit is rapid hit is amazing. Rapid hit is one of the most awesome perks for reload in the game, but you need to hit a crit. So I'm thinking about this from an end game perspective, not just casually running around and doing things. I'm thinking about situations where you have champions. Now, is it cool to have more than one version of this gun? Of course, man. Like I have a rapid hit explosive one, which I kept myself. I don't think I have it on this character, so let me see where I have it actually. But it is nice to have a rapid hit one as well. It doesn't hurt, right? It's one of those things where you're like, oh snap, like I can kind of use this in this situation, or I can kind of use this in a different situation. Now, this guy is also a Vorpal weapon one that I have. And I kind of want to just go over this because Vorpal weapon adds about 15% extra damage to your gun. So, besides having the explosive where you can kind of use that on champions and other things, this is something that you can use against bosses, vehicles, and guardians with their super active. So if you're one of those guys that like Randy's, of course use it. But I do know that I have a lot of peers who love something that can give them more mobility while they're in the Crucible as well. So this part right here is more for those fellas that are in the Crucible that like to kind of, you want to work with a scout instead of just using a hand cannon or using a pulse rifle. If we go back into the gun itself and what rolls that it can get, you can see here that it has a bunch of different selections, and Light.gg doesn't really recommend the barrel that I love, which is the extended barrel, which gives you plus 10 range. It takes away 10 handling, but it adds the plus 10 recoil. And the reason why I like this is because I'm making the gun fully auto. There might be a little bit of recoil there, whether you're on PC or you're on console. It is something to have. Now, if you want to go for full range, sure, man, go for the full bore, go for the hammer forge, right? My ideal roll on this gun would be extended, appended, fully auto, and explosive. If you want one for a different situation, you can get the same roll that I just said, meaning you get the extended, you get the appended, the rapid hit, and explosive. If you don't want any of that, and you just want it overall, Vorpal weapon is also another perk to chase after. Keep in mind though, explosive payload does add 8% extra damage to your gun. All right, so now I'm just gonna go through this lost sector with this gun so you guys can kind of see the feel of it. You know, just let me know what you guys think. All right, so here we go. We're gonna run through here. We're gonna run through here real quick. This gun really has like a great feel to it. It reminds me of Vision of Confidence from D1 a lot. Maybe it's just a fully auto thing about it. I am not sure. I mean, like, the sound of the gun, the way it looks, it's just beautiful, man. And these guys are just like moving really fast. Would you look at that? Don't you just love taking thralls? I know I don't. But yeah, when it comes to range, movement, acquisition of targets, overall reload, the feel of the gun is just something that I would recommend for anyone to go after, especially if you're a huge fan of scouts. All right, once again, thank you for watching this video. Thank you for checking out the content. I'm gonna have a few more clips just, you know, showing you what else you can do with the gun. You guys are fucking awesome. Stay awesome. Alright, so here we are. I'm going to jump into a nightmare hunt, and there are going to be anti-barrier champions in there. I am just hoping that at the beginning of this, there is a knight right there, so I can kind of kill the ads around it, and then just show how effective this can be. Alright, so here we go. Let's see. Come on, give me knight. Give me knight. Come on. Come on. And I don't see a knight. This is weird. Oh, wow. 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 I'm a little bit sad. This is crazy. Out of all the times that I would get a knight here, I didn't get one. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to restart this again. Wow, that's amazing. That's crazy. My feelings are hurt. Holy crap, I'm about to eat my apple. What the? This is some bull. Bungie, come on, man. Just give me a knight. I just want a knight. I just want to get down here, see a knight, show you guys what the gun can do, and I don't know what happened there. All right, so here we go. Take two. We're gonna load in. And let's cross our fingers that there's a knight here. Because if there's a knight here, I gotta go get more apples. And it's raining outside, so that's not good. Alright, so here we go. Black screen, I need to talk to you. Yes, let me in. Thank you. Here we go. Yo, chat. Alright, if you guys watching this, let's hope there's a knight in this part. Because if there isn't, I might have to delete this whole thing, We're just gonna have to redo this video. Alright, so let's see. What we got here? $980 nightmare hunt, and there was no oh shit, yes, we got a knight. Alright, let's get rid of these ads real quick. Mind you, this is a 980 activity. I'm gonna hit him with a grenade just to do some damage. Put up your shield, buddy. Here we go. As you guys can see here, the gun basically does not only damage, excuse me, give me a second. Yeah, let me get my life back. You can see that the gun not only does damage in one spot, but in like what, 3 different slots, and I could easily take off the barrier knight shield at any time or any place. So now when you go into an activity, you don't have to worry that much about barrier knights, because you have a gun that's fully auto that is going to be very consistent at taking out that knight shield always. Because, a lot of people tell me, well, the gun looks cool, but can it work in endgame? And As you can see here, I'm not using anything else but the gun. Alright, once again, thank you guys for watching my content. You guys are fucking awesome, and I'll see you guys in the next video.